am the furthest thing from it. I can barely speak.
Yes.
Yeah. So last stream, the girls' game, we thanked the art club. We want to thank the art club now for the people that have not seen it. They designed this beautiful desk here, and
although you can't see the logo, it's amazing.
It's pretty well. You check out our Facebook. It's posted on there. It's also posted on the Atlanta Art Club Facebook. Go give that a follow and a like, and really show them some support because this took a while.
Yes.
And it showed their dedication to it.
And
they easily could have said no. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think we had any blueprints set out for this thing, and they came in here and they did all this by scratch. And to
Very
think that
impressive.
somebody painted this by hand with the detail that they have, it's incredible. And so
It takes a lot of creativity to do that.
it does.
I don't have that.
I don't either.
And that
why
shows how amazing our art club is.
Yeah, that's also why I don't work back here. I work right here because I'm not very creative. Shout out to Riley Williams, also Mr. Whitehead. And we have 2:44 until the second half begins. What are you looking for, Mariah?
Definitely looking for some more points for the Rabs and for both teams. They're both doing great. Yeah.
I'm expecting about 30 or 40 points in this second half.
Yeah.
A big leap from the first half scoring, but I think both teams are going to come out with a new offensive game plan, and the defenses won't really know what they're doing, and so it'll take a while for them to adjust, and it'll just be a scoring onslaught.
Yeah. Very excited to see it. Very excited to watch it here live.
Also, thank you to Texarkana Game Day for broadcasting us on their platform. And we'll be back after a short word from our sponsors.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we are back live here at the end of halftime. You just had your halftime show brought to you by Rabbit TV, and that was Jackson and Mariah over on the Rabbit TV set there.
We are back.
Set brought to you by
Quickly
River
before
View
we
Lumber.
start
They did a
the
great
second
job
half
on
of
that.
play,
Their art
thank you for
club,
bringing us back, Mariah.
Designed the desk.
I want to thank one of our
so
logo
it's great.
sponsors
They're
that you'll
sitting
see
behind
pop
it
up
in true
periodically in the
fashion.
bottom
They've got
left
on,
corner of your screen.
Much
Price
nicer
Hardware
clothes than me and you,
for
we gotta step our
donating
game up.
the duct tape for our
Coming out
AVP1
here like
class
this.
to
But
Make some
Jackson's wearing a
fashion.
suit,
No, we're
and
learning about
Mariah's
fashion
also
in there.
has on a blazer
Mariah,
as well.
if you want to expand on that,
So
you're
they're
in that
repping
class.
Mr.
Yes,
Aaron
right
Whitehead
now
really well,
it's
here in
required for
Atlanta
us to
tonight.
learn about fashion,
And the Atlanta Rabs are
we are
doing their thing
making
on the court as
clothes.
well.
It could be a
AD
dress,
Boston,
it could be anything, and it has to have an
I would say leading
accessory
the charge,
made out of
for
duct
this
tape.
Atlanta Rabbit
And
offense.
that's
And
what
then
brings our
obviously
creativity.
Carvey and
And
Johnson on the other side for hooks leading charge.
I don't
kind of a point guard.
have much, but my group
little
does,
duo
and
we got going on here.
we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you said multiple
so,
times, these point guards
if you're
have been
wondering
leading
how
the
much
charge,
duct tape,
not only
I don't know
setting
the
up
roll
team,
count. I could ask.
for plays down
I'll
the
find out
stretch,
for you.
but also making plays for themselves as
But
well, and that's what you want to see.
There's 4 to
out of a very
6
impressive lineup.
boxes
Yeah.
of duct tape.
And then
That's quite
going
some
forward,
duct tape. I think
It's a
we've gone
lot
through
of duct tape.
about one going into our second one, maybe. I think so, somewhere around there. So that's a lot of duct tape. I think for 3 classes.
I think we're going to see a lot more from Mark
2?
Owens. Shaden Williams is going to
2.
get himself some more buckets, I believe.
Somewhere around there. Something.
From the 3-point
Still
line,
quite some
creating
kids,
some more
and
opportunities on,
Thank you to Price Hardware for that
off-ball
again.
movement.
Exactly. Shaden Williams, you remember we lost him in the first half.
That's just one more reason why you should shop locally. Number 2 drives inside. Wide open 3 opportunity for number 11. That one is no good. Short off of the rim. And Casper broke number 11's ankle. Is wide open. Shot for Shady Williams. A short air ball.
Half are going to be bucket to Tavius Johnson.
It's 2 more points for the Hornets.
And then,
they take their first lead of the game.
For Atlanta.
23-24, Rabs down by 1. Braylon Rowe has the ball over to Dickerson.
Like we saw, he kind of has
ball's passed off. Aiden Boston.
So if he can get it going and
drive inside. Layup is good. Gives them a 1-point lead.
Take the
Aiden Boston back to work in the second half. Getting to the cup with a quick bucket. Tavius Johnson, nice dump off the landed Hamilton. Can't get it to go.
Tempted shot for number 21.
Right back to Hamilton. Hamilton good off the glass.
He tries again and he gets it in there. 2 more points.
And there's a baby on the floor. Oh, we have a runner.
We just had
He's going.
An extra player run out on the court here in Atlanta. He wants to help his Rags.
And he made it. He made it to mama.
This ball game by any means necessary, apparently.
I would say that's a toddler.
Going back to that last play, Landon Hamilton
misses
the bucket.
Mr. Nugent once taught me the quickest place, or the quickest way from one point to another is a straight line.
That extra chance is big for the 16.
And that's exactly what he did there.
Aiden
Boston drive inside, no good on the layup attempt.
Keyshawn Walls with the rebound. They find Campbell in the corner. Johnson in the other corner.
No good for the Hornets.
No good.
Boston pivoting.
Aiden Boston across half.
Pass over to Shady Williams. Takes a 3. That one no good off the iron. And he passed it to Aiden Boston.
Carvey and Johnson trying to find Campbell on the other side of the paint.
Spin move. Cameron Dickerson drive inside. Misdirection. Fouled on the shot. He will go to the line for 2.
1-point ball game. These free throws are huge.
Keyshawn Walls is a little late getting on the ball there. Makes contact. Player first.
And they need a towel down there in the paint. It's a little slippery.
Clean that up.
They got one.
Have a little cleanup crew.
Cleanup song?
I don't know a cleanup song.
Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, I don't know the rest of the song.
Yeah.
Well, you rhymed though. Kind of. No. No, you didn't.
Got the court cleaned off. Got a nice safe area.
Anyway, Cameron Dickerson with his first shot from the line.
He makes it.
26-26.
Hadn't got the
I think we should add some
noises to it.
Ooh.
Second one's good as well.
Second one falls in. Pass down court. They're trying to turn the inbound into a fast break.
The pace. His ball game gets inside the
and
wall.
He's wide open on the inside and gets the and-one opportunity.
As he's fouled by Braylon Rowe.
That gives them a 1-point lead. Now awaiting the free throw.
Expected a lot from doing what he did in the first half. Driving inside, drawing contact, and now gets a chance for a 3-point play.
Free throw no good. Rebound Aiden Boston.
Whoa. Aiden has
a little tumble, but is able to collect himself.
Kind of looks like a spider.
Dickerson looking to get inside. He will.
There we go. 2 more points for the Rabs.
Penalty called before, or excuse me, foul called before the shot was put up.
That was my fault.
You're okay, Mariah. It's okay.
Oh,
blocked by
Hamilton.
And wow,
Johnson
fast break opportunity.
Campbell gets it in.
Almost slammed it in. He thought about it, and then he just laid it.
He wanted to slam it down.
Number 3 has been doing great things for the Hornets.
Fast break opportunity for them was successful, and it was also off of a monstrous block.
Right here.
Dickerson passes over to Boston. Boston to Boston. Rowe to Williams.
To Boston.
Aiden Boston.
Pull-up jumper, no good.
Well.
Carver Johnson's going to take 3 here.
3. No
Not
good off the
Great
backboard.
rebound, Keyshawn Wall.
And that one's also no good. Misses the layup, second chance point. 3-point lead for the Hornets. Rowe drives inside, passes over to Andrew Boston.
Just stick with Boston.
Andrew Boston, the guy that want to get involved in this offense. Shaden Williams
and that is off the foot of the Hornets.
By the Hornets.
Rabbits ball. Aiden Boston tosses up a floater. Falls in. Now a 1-point game, 29-30.
Effortless.
Brings the Rabbits in. Campbell looking to get inside. He's going to take the jumper.
Good
no
contest.
Good.
But a violation on, a foul on the rebound.
Hamilton picking up the foul there.
On the Hornets.
Good defense there by Andrew Boston.
Rabbits ball is.
On number 3, Nick Campbell.
There's a substitution for the Hornets.
Very good pressure.
Aiden Boston controlling. Looking over for Rowe. Rowe passes to Boston.
Rowe gets it over to Aiden Boston.
Over to Boston.
Boston Andrew
Fakes
Boston.
it. Williams drives inside. Pulls up. Jumper. That one's no good.
Out.
Bounces all around the world.
As Latavius Johnson gets on the break for hooks. Finds Keyshawn Wall.
Tough defense from Aiden Boston.
Not going to get it to go off the front of the rim.
In the paint.
Aiden Boston gets it back outside to his brother.
On the Hornets.
Not before he's fouled. Andrew Boston still putting that shot up. I think just wanted to see one go in. Inside pass to Rowe. Rowe back
Dickerson
to
on the inside, passes back
Shade
outside.
Williams,
3, no good.
It won't go for the Raps.
It's not going for him, but he does have a pretty shot.
He does. Johnson's going to get inside.
And a foul called on the Rabbits. Shooting foul. Sends him to the line for 2.
Stuck there and try to get that and one opportunity. Boston wasn't really able to do it very well.
First one no good. Keeps it a 1-point game between the two teams.
Yeah, it's been a close scores lately.
Has been.
Rebound Atlanta.
Andrew Boston drive inside, out to Williams, takes a 3, knocks that one through.
Nothing but the bottom.
32-30. Shady Williams puts them back on top.
Don't stop shooting, kids. Hey, it'll fall eventually.
It'll fall. Shoot or shoot. That's what they say, brother.
It falls at big time. Gives them back the lead, 32-30.
Latavius Johnson
drive around the inside, reverse layup, very good. Timeout called by the Hornets.
That's going to bring up a
Want
big
to discuss something
right
over.
Here. And if they take a timeout, we'll take one with them.
Tied at 32, 2:47 remaining.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
The all-new Gregor RV and Marine is now open with 2 great locations to better serve you with the area's largest selection of new and pre-owned RVs and boats. We also have award-winning service technicians for all your boat and RV service needs in our state-of-the-art service and parts departments. So for all your RV and boating needs, let us exceed your expectations at both locations of Gregor RV and Marine in Texarkana.
And we're back. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remain in the third quarter. Atlanta all tied up with the Hooks Hornets right now. Atlanta digging off into their offensive bag right here, trying to find a way to get back on top. Cam Dixon's going to find his way to the bucket off the glass and good. Lost his handle and it kind of freed him up there to do what he needed to.
Yeah, big time opportunity created by him, even if it was unintentional, but having that opportunity to drive into the glass and get some points for the Rabs, give him the lead.
Great inside look to Landon Hamilton. He'll be fouled and one. From a guy who can't afford fouls right now for the Rabbits, and that's Shaden Williams. That's going to give him number 4, Doty.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Shaden Williams, you don't want to see that right now. So there's still a lot of time left in this game, and he's going to have to come out.
There he is, number 0, Stacey Daugherty, standing up, going to the scorer's table. You know he's coming to get Shaden Williams right here. Dickerson bringing it up for the Rabs. You're going to have a loose ball foul over on Keyshawn Wall of the Hornets. Atlanta sitting at 3 fouls here. Hook sitting at 5 so far in the second half. Dickerson finds Daugherty in the corner. Daugherty wants 3, and it's good off the back of the rim. Stacey Daugherty. Campbell wants 3, and it's good. Nothing but the bottom.
An incredible answer there, back-to-back threes.
Daugherty outside to Boston. Boston trying to get it over the top to Daugherty. That's going to be stolen by Keyshawn Wall. He'll be fouled as well. Bailey brings it up court for the Hornets. Gets it to Jatavius Johnson, tries to get inside. It's stolen by Cam Dickerson. He slows it down with just 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Dickerson looks to get inside. He'll be fouled, but on the floor.
I'm going to go to number 4, Rod Bailey.
Daugherty back to Dickerson. Dickerson to Boston. Just 20 seconds in the third quarter. Atlanta going to settle for the last shot here if they can.
Slow the tempo down, create a good shot opportunity, and hopefully go into the fourth quarter with a lead.
With a guy like Boston, you got to think he can get to the cup when he wants to, but he pulls up for the jumper, and it's good off the back of the rim.
That number 24 suits him well.
The quarter runs out after the crazy pull-up jumper by Aiden Boston. 39-38 is your score. Atlanta up by just 1 point. These shots are good shots, but they're even better because this game is so close. But as they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day. And we're back for some fourth quarter action. We've got a 1-point ball game right now. Atlanta over the Hooks Hornets. But Hooks not going away easy. Aiden Boston leading the charge for the Atlanta Rabbits here. I mean, every time he does something, I'm like, that was great. And then I turn right back around and he's doing something else. That pull-up jumper right there was impressive.
Absolutely. And we talked about earlier, him only being a sophomore, there's so much potential for him to even grow better in his game and learn so much more. Here in a couple of years, Atlanta might be somewhere to keep your eye out for another Boston.
Exactly. He's definitely considering himself a problem here tonight. Trying to find him cut to the basket. He comes back to the ball. Works his way inside for a bucket off the glass.
Apparently he's a post player, too. Driving himself inside, creating that shot, using his shoulders to create separation. Gets a good look.
Great pass inside.
Oh.
And one, Rod Bailey. Jatavius Johnson with the crispy pass to the inside as well.
Had Rod Bailey coming off the bench, playing some big-time minutes. Getting two big buckets here pretty recently, and that big and one that gets to roll in.
Exactly. You can't forget about right before the half, Bailey comes off the bench and gets a huge block to stop Atlanta from taking the lead. Johnson and Wall kind of fighting for their own rebound right there. That's going to bring in 21, Landon Hamilton off the bench.
Two big guys, two athletic guys. They both have potential to bring that down. Just find themselves kind of fighting for it.
There it is, Johnson to Wall. Wall gets the and one.
That's another one for Hooks. Back-to-back possessions getting and ones.
Free throw good from Keyshawn Wall. Stacey Daugherty looking to get inside. He will. Pull-up jumper. It's good. I like that shot right there.
The more I look at Stacey Daugherty, he reminds me of like a Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
Got that dog in him. A little bit smaller than the rest of these guys, but he can create open shots for himself, and he's not afraid to get him.
Offensive foul called on Carvey and Johnson.
Another guy in foul trouble. He's going to sit for a little bit. Be a spark off the bench later in the game when they need him most.
Exactly. He's got to remember what he was doing in that first half and try to get back close to that. Aiden Boston losing his footing, still keeping a handle. Still keeping a handle. He's got a timeout right there by Coach Boston.
Man.
Aiden Boston, we talk about spark guys, guys who come off the bench and become that spark. But Aiden, he's kind of that spark that's always on the court for you. At any moment, he can do something that's going to make the fans go, oh, or the crowd stand up or something like that. And that's just somebody, a player that you love to have on your team.
And that's something that I was going to bring up in the first half, but, we haven't really saw him on the bench since. But he got sat down a little bit there. I think he got a couple fouls pretty early. And Atlanta's kind of slowed down on both sides of the ball. And then he came back in, and it felt like a new team. He's that true point guard that can kind of carry a momentum and drive it your way when you need it the most.
Exactly, and we actually were talking about this in the office, and Darian Ford the other day, we saw him play in person. And that's how you play point guard. When your team needs a bucket, you're the guy that goes to get the bucket. When they need to stop, you get to stop. And we've seen that tonight from Aiden Boston.
It's always great to have those kind of players on your team. obviously it's a well-rounded game. We've seen plenty of guys get action tonight. Whenever you can have that guy that you can rely on to be like, I can count on this guy, and your teammates know that too, it'll always be a big factor in a game.
And then you can't forget about great play off the bench. He's going to be called for a travel there, but I was just about to say Stacey Daugherty coming off the bench for you in this game when you've got guys in foul trouble and giving you quality minutes and quality buckets. That's huge for a team like Atlanta.
Yeah, it seems like he's just always running. He has no stop, no quit. He's always wanting to fight hard and playing good defense and also making good opportunities on offense as well.
Great defense down low from Aiden Boston, getting a stop right there, getting his hand on that ball. And then I also want to talk again about Stacey Daugherty, who's going up, giving up about 4 inches to Jatavius Johnson and really just battling down in the post.
That was something that I brought up in the first half too. It's a size mismatch, but it's not a talent mismatch at all though, because Stacey Daugherty's fighting as much as he can.
Williams checking back into the game. He's got to watch out. He's in hot water when it comes to the fouls here. Dickerson's going to reset the offense. He wants to shoot it, and it's good. Silky from 2.
That's something that I respect so far from this Atlanta offense. I'm not afraid to take that mid-range. Whenever you can get that good mid-range shot, that's a killer.
Good dump off the Keyshawn Wall. Headed to the line again for the and 1.
Their third this quarter.
And this is what I was talking about. He's the guy that when it gets late in games and people's legs are tired, he's still underneath the bucket battling for boards and getting putbacks. And most time you're going to have somebody hanging on you, and they put you on the line.
And he's used to that. Being the running back, you got to fight hard. Everybody wants to hold on to you and hang on, but he's going to fight on and have all the effort that he can to get those extra buckets.
Exactly. Free throw won't go for the Hornets. Atlanta going back to work on the offensive end. Aiden Boston's going to get inside. Fadeaway. He's fouled. That's going to be at least a 1-and-1 situation here. Free throw no good. Alex Boston going to work. He gets inside and good on the friendly roll.
Just tucks his head down, drives in. It's a good bucket off the glass.
Johnson, he's going to get inside on the spin move and good off the glass. This game is going to go down to the wire, Doty.
Absolutely tied ball game. 4 minutes left in this game. Both teams fighting hard back and forth.
They get it to Shaden Williams in the corner. It's short. Great rebound from Braylon Rowe, who gets back inside. Headed to the line for 2.
And Atlanta's just wanting to outwork everybody on the boards. They're going to find every opportunity that they can to get every single rebound possible, and they're trying their hardest on offense especially.
Shaden Williams, 3 from the corner looked like it was good. And like you said, Braylon Rowe willing to go up and do what everybody else wasn't willing to do to get that board.
And Hooks has the size advantage with Jatavius Johnson and Landon Hamilton. But at some points, hustle is going to matter more than anything else.
Atlanta on top of this ball game by 1 point here. Stop and pop, Jatavius Johnson. Cam Dickerson falls out of bounds. Ref calls Hook's ball on accident. Atlanta's ball on accident, sends the gym crazy. And that's going to lead to a timeout by Atlanta. As they take this timeout, we're going to take one with them. And we'll be right back here on Game Day.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
And we're back. 3 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in your ball game. Atlanta leads by just 1 point here. Few guys in foul trouble. Carvian Johnson, Shaden Williams of the Atlanta Rabbits. Two big players in this ball game. Williams holding Hamilton down low. That's going to be tough. And those are the matches that Hooks are going to want to get right there. Landon Hamilton getting 2.
And that was the smartest matchup too, because he can't put all of his defensive effort in that because he doesn't want to foul out.
Exactly.
These guys being in with 3:20 still left in this game, they're big parts of this team, so they need to be in, and so but they also don't want to get out. For
Great
the same
pass.
reason.
But like you were saying, yeah, they don't want to miss minutes here. You definitely don't want to foul out with this much time left. Shaden Williams gets inside, lays it off the glass, and good. And that's why they need him in the ball game right there.
A predominant shooter most of this game, but now we see him drive in again.
I mean, we saw him try to do some pretty athletic dunks in the warm-up, so we notice he has a post game. Aiden Boston giving effort. Gets on that ball, but also rolls up Keyshawn Wall's ankle. Great defense from Landon Hamilton getting the block. Great pass inside from Johnson. Even better defense from Braylon Rowe. That's going to force a Hooks timeout. As they take this timeout, we'll stay right here with them. Doty, this is the type of atmosphere that we were looking forward to when we saw this game on the schedule. And then they go ahead and put all these stipulations on it by coming in with one loss and the other team coming in undefeated. Are you getting what you thought you were going to get tonight?
Oh, for sure, and even more. I mean, coming in, we thought this was going to be a good game. We knew it was going to be tight. But to have a 49-50 game with under 5 minutes left to go in this game, it's very tight. And both of these teams are just going back and forth and trading blows. A big thing for Atlanta has been the three-point shot. Hooks doesn't shoot the three as much, but they're getting a lot of three-point opportunities with fouls underneath whenever they're taking those opportunities. And so I think we're going to keep seeing more, and we might even have potential for OT.
Exactly, and that's my biggest thing about this ball game is that, yes, it's a close game, but it's not like one team's going on a 10-point run and the other team's having to run and catch up. We've been going back and forth for 3 quarters now, or 3.5 quarters, I should say. 2 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the fourth. We still don't know which way this ball game is going to go. Neither team has the upper hand.
Yeah, there's momentum each time that somebody makes a shot, and it just keeps swinging back and forth.
Hooks with possession. Johnson to Campbell, Campbell to Johnson. Carvin Johnson getting inside. It's good. The floater.
Good drive by Carvion Johnson's picking it back up where we saw in the first half.
Aiden Boston getting inside. He's up. No good. Gets his own rebound and put back. And one. Aiden Boston.
Wow. It's just nonstop effort from this kid. He's going crazy.
As soon as it went off the glass, he knew it wasn't going in, and he immediately went into rebound mode.
And when you play basketball, there's those times that you just know it's not going to go in.
Exactly.
And so for him to have that mindset to be like, oh, I already have to go for this rebound, and then to get that second chance and get hit this three-point play right here, bring him up 52-51, huge for Atlanta.
Three-point play is good.
53-51 for Atlanta, excuse me.
Atlanta trying to get it inside the wall. That ball's last touch by Wall. Bounces off of his leg. No. Last touch by the Rabbits.
I was going to say, it looked like it was playing pinball in between their legs.
Johnson to Campbell, Campbell to Johnson. Carvin Johnson looking to get inside, pulls back, floater, short. Landon Hamilton with the rebound. It's good.
Great effort there by the big man.
Hayden Boston gets to Williams in the corner. Williams fouled. That's going to do it for Carvin Johnson. With 1 minute, 13 seconds to go, their leading scorer for the Hooks Hornets is fouled out of the ball game. A tie ball game at that.
And you can tell that he's upset. He knows that he's kind of let his team down, and he wants to be better.
We've got a timeout called. And as they take a timeout, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
The all-new Greg Orr RV and Marine is now open with 2 great locations to better serve you with the area's largest selection of new and pre-owned RVs and boats. We also have award-winning service technicians for all your boat and RV service needs in our state-of-the-art service and parts departments. So for all your RV and boating needs, let us exceed your expectations at both locations of Greg Orr RV and Marine in Texarkana.
And we're back. 6 minutes left, or 6 seconds left in the timeout. Doty's eyes got big when I said 6 minutes. There were 6 seconds left in that timeout. 1:13 left to go in the ball game.
Hey, this minute and 13 seconds probably will be 6 minutes.
Guaranteed.
It's gonna be nonstop. I mean, there's gonna be shot after shot. Time's gonna stop, and it's gonna create a bunch of opportunities.
Key note right now, Carvin Johnson fouled out of the ball game. Hook's leading scorer. A guy who can basically get to the cup whenever he wants to.
A big thing there was Carvin Johnson on Shaden Williams, 2 guys that were both in foul trouble, and so either way, there was some potential for one of them to go wrong and one of them to get out, and I wonder if was kind of the strategy from Hooks in a way. Just didn't go their way.
We're going to have a timeout called by Hooks. As they take this timeout, we'll stay right here.
And if I'm Carvin Johnson, I know that I'm upset that I just fouled out, but you still got a will on your team. This is a big game. A lot of implications in this game. You have the veteran leadership to will these guys on and give them advice in ways that they don't have necessarily.
Exactly. It's almost like the next man up mentality right here. You've got to have your backup point guard. You got to be in his ear on the timeouts. This is what I would do in this situation. You know, this is what I think you should do, and things like that. On the flip side for Atlanta, you've got to be telling your guys, hey, we don't want to feel that way right now. We don't want to lose one of our hottest shooters in Shaden Williams. When you get the ball in the corner, watch what you're doing. When you get matched up on Landon Hamilton down low, watch what you're doing. Play defense, but you can't foul here. Like you said, this last minute 13 is going to be about 6 or 7 minutes. We're going to see fouls. We're going to see timeouts. We're going to see it all here in these last minutes.
Yeah, and coming out of the break, we see a pretty small lineup in comparison to everything for Atlanta. But, there's a bunch of athletes out here, guys that can get you buckets in many different ways, and that's what they're going to want to do. That's what they're going to want to use for sure.
Exactly. They come out in man with Doherty holding Hamilton, which is going to be what Hooks is going to want to go to, I'm sure. 49 seconds remaining in your ball game. Campbell tries to get inside, puts it up, no go. Hooks with the rebound, it doesn't go either. Atlanta's going to come away with the no. Hooks has it. There's a foul called against Nate Campbell. And that sends the gym into an uproar. Atlanta in the double bonus, 2 shots here.
And Rod Bailey being that guy that had to come off the bench for Carvion Johnson, getting pretty good opportunities there, just couldn't get it to fall. He's going to want to look for those more opportunities like that.
Aiden Boston, not the guy you want to see on the line if you're wearing a blue jersey right now. He knocks that first one down.
No, he's missed very little of those tonight. So anytime that you can get him away from that line, you want to.
There's another timeout called by Hooks. It's going to be a full timeout. As they take this one, we're going to take one with them. And we'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back. Fourth quarter action, 33 seconds remain. We got a 2-point ball game. Atlanta Rapids on top of the Hooks Hornets, 55-53. Hooks with possession of the ball here with a chance to tie it up. Oh, Aiden Boston has one more free throw.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't a one-on-one, but they just called the timeout in the middle of the two.
He knocks it down. 3-point ball game. Hooks hasn't shot it extremely well tonight, but we know they can. Johnson to Campbell. Campbell.
He was one of those guys that was able to shoot it well.
Hooks taking a lot of time off the clock. They've got to come away with the bucket here. He gets inside off the glass and good. They've got to get a quick one. Got a foul here. Not going to foul. He gets away. Just 5.9 seconds remain in the fourth quarter.
And Aiden Boston just being so shifty. Nate Campbell just allows him to get right by him, gets off more time, and also now he gets a chance at the line, which you did, again, like we talked about, you don't want to see.
Exactly. These free throws, the most clutch shots of the game out of all the shots he's made. He's got to hit these here. First one good.
Only a sophomore and has so much composure in him whenever it comes to these big moments, and just all throughout the game. It's been a huge part of his success is having the composure to stay with it and knowing the exact opportunities that you need to do stuff.
Taking Keyshawn Wall out for a shooter. I think he's going to make this free throw, and he does, making it a 3-point ball game. We're going to have another timeout. We'll stay here during this one. What play call do you call up here? You've got your shooter, one of your best shooters on the team as far as just straight spot-up shooters, and Carter Harris, who just checked into the ball game. But at the same time, he hasn't played very many minutes tonight. What's that shot going to look like?
He's probably going to come off cold if you think about it. And if I'm Atlanta, seeing him in that huddle right there, you're going to kind of imagine him to be their first option in a way. If I'm Hooks, I'm looking at number 3, Nate Campbell. I've seen him make a 3 so far this game. And, I mean, I've only seen Landon Hamilton shoot 1 3, but if he is the stretch big that we think he is, I wouldn't hate that opportunity, just depending on who's on him. I mean, compared to Atlanta, he'll have size almost anybody on that team, especially if they put Stacey Darty on him.
Exactly. I would like to see Hooks kind of take a note out of their girls' book and swing it around right here real quick, and get that open man in the corner. And we see Nate Campbell scrolling down there to the corner right now. Carter Harris in the other corner.
Mm-hmm. That's where you want your big three shooters. Just kind of start in the corner and then just kind of work up from there.
Hooks got to get this ball in. Get it in to Hamilton. He's going to take the 3 off the glass and no good. Atlanta takes the W. Each team one loss in the district. Atlanta doing it in dramatic fashion, taking it down to the wire. Aiden Boston got to be your player of the game, leading all scorers and definitely leading in highlight plays as well. Hooks played a very great game, well-coached game, ran into some foul trouble there from their leading scorer at the end to kind of seal the deal a little bit in Atlanta's favor. But nonetheless, another great Friday night of basketball here in Texarkana.
You know what makes this even better?
What?
Last game of the season for both of these teams, Hooks versus Atlanta, February 14th. There will be no love on Valentine's Day between these two teams. I'm going to tell you that right now.
There won't be. So, hey, everybody make sure to mark that on their calendar and get to that game. And hopefully we'll be able to get out and be at that game as well here on Texarkana Game Day. I am Nick Reed on the call with my main man, Zach Doty, Cam Sullivan in the building with us tonight. And we have to thank Mr. Aaron Whitehead and Rabbit TV for all they do and teaming up with us on the stream tonight. And until next time, we'll see you guys.